Yeah. It does. You see it in the white up here. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, you mean on the TikTok? Yeah, it's okay.
On the talk ticker.
On the talk of ticks.
The talk of ticks. Sounds like a Tourette's talk show.
Oh man.
Kind of funny.
Heck yeah.
All right, Michael, lead it.
Yeah, everybody's quiet for 10 seconds, and then we'll just start the show.
We call it the 10 seconds of silence. It's our band name for in between show start.
And it helps for the cut. Okay.
All right, that's Hollywood
Sport.
Hey. We're in a new studio tonight, guys.
Let's go.
We have a guest.
Yes.
We
Hello.
do.
Hello. Hello.
The homies in the house.
This is one of our
yeah,
greatest
man.
friends. Please introduce yourself.
What's up, guys? My name is Delante DeSouza.
Yeah,
friend of-
baby.
The
Yeah.
Hollywood Sports Showcast.
Damn
Yeah,
right
yeah.
he is.
Yeah, this
Oh,
actually feels kind of wheels off too because we're actually in Hollywood, and usually we shoot in Burbank.
Yeah.
So like when we pulled up and it smelled like pee and 3 a.m. I was like,
the way.
dang, it is.
Keep
Hey,
it
cheers
right
to
now.
the
7
team.
o'clock in
to the
Hollywood.
team.
Yeah. So here's to being in
Cheers
Hollywood
to
tonight.
Hollywood.
Here we go, everybody.
cheers.
Cheers, cheers. And cheers at home if you're watching us. We do want to remind you this is a late night podcast.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yep.
make a drink, get comfortable, put
Hang
on
out.
your socks, and hang out.
So, Delante's a good friend of ours. He's an actor. He's a producer. He's a writer. He's a performer. He's an artist. We're really happy to have
True.
him. And yeah, we're happy to have Stone back in the studio. It's been a minute since we've seen Stone up in
Well,
the
I
rim.
think this is the first time we've had a guest. I mean, we had Kenny on last time.
Yeah, but he was
Oh,
off camera.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, yeah,
Back
speaking of,
again,
and Kenny's
off
back
camera.
First time
again.
we had a guest
Yep.
where I was president as well. Like,
President.
we have the whole team. It's kinda-
You were president.
we sometimes kind of like end up swapping around. There's one point I was by myself in the studio.
Oh, yeah,
wow.
that's true. Yeah, we were committed to a show every week. We made him, we were all remote, and he was the only one in the studio.
What? Really?
Yeah. It was a hospital episode.
So anyways, I would like to just hit this monologue I wrote specifically for my good friend Delante over here.
Oh, I know what you're about to do.
Okay.
I just want to say welcome back to the Hollywood Sports Show, where today we're doing something very brave. We invited a fan of the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh,
onto the show.
okay.
I said the Ravens, and onto the show. Yes, the Ravens, the team that treats January like it's optional. Now, listen,
Okay.
I respect the franchise. I truly do. Great defense, tough culture, always this close, but every season is the same trailer. This is our year. Lamar's locked in. Big fan and jealous of Lamar. Just got to add that in there. We're built for a Super Bowl run. And then the playoffs hit, and the offense disappears like it got cut and edited.
Oh, my God.
But first, I wanted to say shout out to Lamar Jackson, though. You know, he's an absolute superstar, just like our friend Delante is. MVP talent, unreal athlete. And, you know, Ravens fans like to talk about him like the trophy's already engraved. Meanwhile, Steelers fans are just sitting back polishing Lombardis. Anyways, let's just be honest. The Steelers versus Ravens rivalry is a long-running franchise and the best in all of sports, I must say. One team has 6 rings and the other team has vibes. So, Delante, my guy, welcome to the show. We are glad you made it out of Baltimore. Let's talk about it.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
let's
you.
go.
Well, first of all, just to address the monologue, beautiful monologue, by the way, Daniel.
I had to do something for you.
I love the towel too, and the whole like fit and aesthetic. You want to turn the hat around so the people can
Oh,
see?
yeah, they already know.
See, he came prepared.
I
See,
had
that's
to.
the
Yeah,
thing.
he
He
was
came
very-
prepared.
It would have been inappropriate if I didn't.
He gave me no clue that this was gonna happen. So now I'm just gotta like fire off the top of the dome.
Yeah, the whole.
That's what
the
I wanted.
whole-
That's
now
what
the
I
whole-
wanted.
Yeah, now the whole show you get to make fun of him.
No, it's true. And no, we all rode together here, and I was like, Delante, we started talking about the show. I'm like, don't say anymore. Save it for the show. Save it for the show. yeah. So we wanted to keep it fresh. Yeah.
like I
Anyway,
needed-
dude, seriously, so happy you're here, man.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you
man.
guys. Thank
Like-
you guys for having me.
I
Yeah.
felt like I needed some bongo drums. It felt like a spoken word. Like
Yeah, it gave you
felt
like
very,
a little like
Oh.
spoken
Oh.
word aesthetic.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
like
Put on
we
a
dim the lights
beret.
down.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's like
Boom,
books
boom, boom,
behind me, a
boom, boom,
library shelf.
It was nice. You wrote your own State of the Union.
Yeah.
And you
On
didn't use
the
ChatGPT
Ravens.
for that, right?
I had him revise it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
okay,
No,
okay,
actually, I
okay.
haven't started. I revised it.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah. Good question though. Yeah, definitely can't take full ownership. I used the homie chat and the homie GPT.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of them, man.
Both of them.
Nice.
Yeah,
Chat
we have
and
history with
GPT.
chat and
Nice.
GPT.
Michael's trying to teach me how to use it for wording things.
It is.
Very
It's
nice.
only a tool. I'm actually mad at ChatGPT.
I'm very
right
late
now
Wow,
to the
what
game.
happened?
because it is not intelligent. It is
happened
not
to you?
what happened. To you? It's just, man. It can only. I don't know. If you use it if you try to use it for professional stuff, like things that we would do in our everyday lives, it can't give you the output that it needs. I'm like, let me see if this will actually like do what I need it to do, and it just can't. It can't ideate. It's like a little intern.
Michael's
that's
like,
just
make me a sandwich.
That's shit. Yeah, exactly. It can't make a sandwich, and so that's my beef.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but for
okay.
real, like we're glad you're here. We've talked about this a couple times, and the more we share this on the show, it kind of lets us talk about our show culture. But really, we are just dudes who work in Hollywood every day, and we just talk shit. And that's how the show started. And the cool thing is, Delante's known about the show for like 5 years. We've
Oh,
talked
yeah.
about it.
Yeah. Delante has
Yeah.
been
Why did it
Delante
take
on
this long to
the
get on,
podcast.
guys? Like, what happened? Like,
Yeah.
season 2? All
Yeah.
right. I guess now we're good. It's 5 years later, but
Yeah.
hey, we made it.
Yeah, we made it. But
I don't
yeah,
even know what I did, man.
yeah.
Did I offend somebody? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, so it took a while. We've all been working hard, so we started the show, and you're one of our first guests, and we're just gonna keep going until we're old and can't do it anymore. We're just gonna forever.
Then we'll have chat do
Hollywood
it.
sports.
Hopefully for your
Do it
sake.
then.
Oh yeah, it'll be AI us. We won't even have to be here.
No.
It'll just be
Let's get into it.
Just hologram.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're caught up. Yeah. Everybody's
Yeah.
caught up. We did it. It's nice to see everybody.
Yep.
Yeah.
Glad to be here.
Yep, glad
Yeah.
to be here.
Me too.
Yeah. We've all seen each other within the last 2 weeks, so
Yeah.
it's nice
Yeah.
to see each other again.
Oh, I saw you at the grocery store the other day.
Yeah, that was so crazy.
so
Like
random.
literally, like a few days ago,
We
I was
were
just
both
like-
checking out, but the way the lanes linked up was like I was facing where he was facing. And I was like,
Dude,
Delante?
anytime I see one of my boys, like if I ever see you all in public or whatever, the interaction you have with your homie is so free and hugging. You're like dapping up and everybody, and then you look around, everyone's like,
Yeah,
I
you're
think they're gay for
Yeah.
sure.
yeah. You're
Are
breaking
they
store
lovers?
rules.
You're like, yeah, you're breaking store rules.
Yeah,
for
security's
sure.
inching over.
Yeah. Like, what's
no,
going
dude,
on
we're
here?
just getting fired up.
That's the fourth hug, guys.
Yeah,
Leave
yeah.
it alone.
No,
All
I'm
right,
not about to
the
steal
Olympics.
this.
With that said,
Alright.
Yeah, let's get into the Olympics. Did you guys watch the Olympics at all?
Yeah,
I
I watched
kinda
a
did.
little bit of it. Yeah.
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 I tried to tune into the hockey. Big fan of the hockey. Shout out to the women's US
Woo!
Yeah.
yep.
taking gold against Canada and a
Killed
2-1
it.
overtime win. And with that being
Pretty
said,
rad.
shout out to our boys, USA men's hockey.
Let's go USA, man. Let's
Defeating
go.
Canada
Yep, yep,
2-1
yep.
in an overtime win.
If I had
Pretty
two free
cool.
hands, I would clap. For the
Women.
women.
Oh,
Oh
my
my
God.
God,
Yeah,
dude.
shout out
Wait,
to our girl up
interesting.
from the Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Bay Area,
Bay.
she was repping, bro. She was a dog too about it. Oh, she was so fun to watch, man. She
I
was-
think she's
yeah.
probably the most watched person out of the Olympics this year. Probably.
gotta
I
be.
think
For sure.
just like driven the most hype. She did a great job. Like it was cool to hear a little bit about the story, like her quitting at 16 or whatever, and now coming back to compete.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Mhm.
Essentially, she
vibes.
was like, "Yeah, I went on like a big festival run, just started doing a bunch of drugs for 2 years with my friends, and then decided I still love ice skating, and then came back and took gold." for no
Pretty
reason."
sick. Yeah.
Like you got to be a certain type of like genetic monster to be able to do that.
oh,
Dude.
totally. Yeah.
Her
Like-
legs, bro, her thighs out there, man.
Like
dude.
that's an athlete right
Strong.
there.
And they've
out
been
there.
doing it, like all the Olympic athletes have been doing their sports since like they were 3. There's like videos of them at 3, jumping off a 16-foot hill and spinning in the air or fucking twirling in the air with a partner, like, when they were little.
Yeah,
And
yeah, like
imagine the
Blades of
commitment.
Glory style.
Yeah,
My
like
parents
as-
put me in the basement with my dog. I don't know about y'all, but I was in training for ice.
I mean, it's crazy.
Basement dog
Like
time.
your whole life is that sport.
Is that one
It's-
sport? Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
do
It's
anything
actually
else. You don't
insane.
have a social life. You don't have friends. You
Pretty
skate
insane.
Mhm.
for 2 weeks,
it's crazy.
for 3 days.
And like
Like,
their
it's nuts.
spins, dude, like they can do that not on the ice, which I guess would be like less like impressive. But the fact that they can just jump and then just do like 4 360s, that's
Mhm.
nuts. Like have you guys ever tried to just jump and do spins? Like
Yeah, I
think
get
they-
like a half spin.
No,
in,
I
like
would-
a halfway spin.
Yeah, no, I would throw up. to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
honest. Like, yeah, I would
and they
get
just
real
keep
dizzy.
doing it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, what was it? We had a guy that was like the only one that was flipping out there. He was crazy.
Oh yeah, doing like the backflips.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
that
yeah,
was
you said he
crazy.
flopped.
Oh,
I wish I
yeah,
knew better
he
ski
did.
terms to like actually describe this better, but like I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like
Oh.
yeah,
He
they were
did one of
flying through
those
the air doing
whoop-de-whoop
crazy
Yeah, we're
stuff.
very amateur at breaking
the
this.
spinner rooney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Football's over, ladies and gentlemen. We are talking about women's figure skating.
You
When
ever
they
got on
twirl
that
real
carnival
good, I
ride?
like it. When he
He
picks
was
her
going
up, they
crazy on
spin.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, the crazy thing
He did
about
a McTwisty.
about ice skating.
I'm
a
sorry,
McTwisty.
I'm done.
The crazy thing about ice skating, though, is it used to be like a very competitive sport. Like it's what the movie Blades of Glory was about. Chaz Michaels and Jimmy McElroy going at it at each other's throats.
Well, they
We
made I,
had-
Tanya too.
Yeah, we had
like,
we
the
had
whole
Nancy
actual
Kerrigan and
scandal,
Tanya
like,
Harding, and we
Oh,
had
yeah.
a fake bodyguard breaking a leg.
pretty
and
wild.
You know what? Everyone's gone soft.
It sounds like
Oh wait, that was the point that we were making.
dude.
There's not enough
We wanna
broken
see-
legs.
yeah.
Monday night. We
Yeah.
got a whole week ahead
Yeah.
of us.
I mean,
Michael
we want
wants
to
to
see
see
it like a
carnage.
NASCAR fight, you know, like an Indy
A
fight in the
NASCAR
pit.
fight?
You know,
Fight in
they come off
NASCAR?
the. Yeah, there is in pit row. You know, they come right off in their skates, and then they're just.
Yeah, they go, hey, dude,
Yeah.
that was mean, dude.
I feel like that could get dangerous real quick with like ice blades though. Like we saw,
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about it recently in hockey. Someone got almost decapitated earlier this year. It happened.
doing like a flying lotus.
No,
just
just in
hitting somebody.
hockey with.
Oh,
Yeah, so
That's
Yeah.
the actual move. I believed it.
It's a move from the Will Ferrell movie.
Oh.
the
Yeah.
Iron Lotus.
The Iron Lotus. Is that what it was? Yeah, they take their head off.
I thought this was a funny stat. Even my wife Allie has reiterated this to me. So over 10,000 condoms for 2,800 athletes were exhausted in the first 3 days. They actually had a
My God.
condom
Oh my
back
Jesus.
order. They
A-
ran out of condoms.
Do you
on
think
Olympic row?
Do you think
Yeah.
they ran out so quick because they were all getting used, or because all of them made a bum rush to the condom bowl? I assume, and took just hundreds at a time. and
Let's
all took 'em back
break
to their-
this topic
Like,
down
yeah.
like no other sports show. Okay,
You're
we're gonna
like,
look at behind the
What if
numbers.
You're Olympic. You went to the Olympics, right? You whatever sport of your choice, you're there.
yeah.
How did you just go through 10,000 condoms?
Well, dude, that's the thing that I've like heard before about that statistic is
Yeah.
that usually like when the Olympics happen in Olympic Village, there's always like a huge statistic of condoms being used between like the athletes that are standing there and
That's
stuff.
how-
Like it's not anything new, but it's just like a crazy number.
It's just
Yeah.
a wild stat.
That's
When,
how
but
I felt
in
about
3 days.
Yeah.
But that means that everyone had sex once a day for 3 days, basically. They didn't have enough condoms.
You don't think that
Maybe.
people are just like kind of like
Is my math
skill
right?
checking?
Basically 3,000.
Like, is it like one of those
So,
things like oh,
Some
no.
people had twosies.
like,
Right,
but
yeah.
Delante, what if it's like this? It's like you're like a I don't know, like a figure skater or whatever, like a single athlete sport in the Winter Olympics, right?
Uh-huh.
And like, oh, I didn't see that dude over there at the condom bowl. He's a pussy. Yeah, you think that?
But then-
like,
but then you think
people
about
just
it-
show up for just the
But then-
allure.
But then you think about that part, right?
Yeah.
And what if there's another guy looking at the guy looking at that guy? Oh, he's looking at the guy going to the condom bowl. He's a little suspicious.
A domino effect of just a psyche war.
Oh man.
That's
Uh,
crazy. I just don't like shout out to them for finding the time. You know what I mean? Like when you're working and you're physically exhausted, it's not always on your brain.
Well,
Quick
I
that
mean,
You know what I
Well,
mean?
quick.
There
It's
was-
like
there
you
was
can't
tired.
move.
There was a dude who admitted to cheating on his wife this year. I'm
I
pretty
bet
sure
he
his girl-
did.
not- or his
3
girlfriend.
months.
Yeah, but like
Oh, wow.
he made
That
a
was
whole
not a
thing
good
about it. So
marketing
they're,
move
they're,
by him.
They're they're going at
Oh,
it
Delante,
as
you didn't hear about
often
this?
as
Girlfriend of
possible.
3 months. They
So
basically
there was a
weren't even a
guy.
couple.
I think he was a snowboarder. Probably wrong on that, but obviously a snow sport dude. He won. I think.
Oh, I
bronze.
remember this.
And
now.
he was like, yeah, I won
his
this sport. He's like,
speech.
I feel so bad. Like I cheated on my girlfriend 3 months ago. We had
Dude.
been together for 6 months.
Oh my
And I'm like,
God.
first of all, I don't know that she gives a shit. Now she does for sure. You just put her all
you
over.
put her
world
you
inter-
put her on
global,
like
Oh
news
my
for
God.
some like bullshit that you did, which is like
Wow.
insane. Dude. Revealing that to the world is the craziest thing to me.
Yeah.
Like doing it is one thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But like going on stage and announcing that, like, oh my God, now it's like she's mortified
Yeah.
by this whole situation.
Bro
when it could've
can't
just been, like,
have-
talked
She
about in
doesn't even know
private.
what time you generally wake up. You guys have been together for 4 or 5 months or whatever. Like,
Holy, that's crazy. Bro
he's like,
has
let me
no
tell
friends.
the world.
He has
dude,
no friends.
I'm on a stage.
Nobody was.
He needs
I
someone
would
to
not
talk
let
to.
any of you
However,
ever do that.
I
I'm
guess-
just saying it. You know,
Yeah,
you don't have to
definitely
worry.
need
We're not
doing
gonna
no
let.
cheating.
Yeah, he needs better friends.
I
That's
do
all I'm saying.
respect him
Yeah.
owning up
That's
to
tough.
it. I don't think he used
Yeah.
the platform correctly.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
embarrassed
dude,
his
you don't
mother.
go on there to
He
reveal some
embarrassed
personal
his
stuff
mother
like
for
that.
sure.
That's insane.
Well, that's good Olympic talk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we covered it.
All
We did
right.
the Olympics,
Pretty good.
right? Anything else?
Anyone
Was there
else
like
got
a
anything?
I don't know, like a favorite sport? Anything you really like to see? What
I
does
like
everyone like to
curling.
see most?
Curling fun.
Curling?
We were talking about.
Okay, I thought that was gonna be a little weird at first.
No,
but,
no, no,
like,
no. Yeah.
It's oddly like satisfying and like relaxing to
Yeah.
watch it. Like,
I am.
It's sick.
Oh,
Okay, all right.
we got crushes.
Kenny.
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 Yeah. Oh, Italy rocking.
Oh,
That's the hometown right there.
yeah.
for the-
Italy. All right. Well, Kenny's gonna have the
Italy
breakdown for
curling
us.
team. Be on the watch.
Yeah.
Kenny's
I
got a
feel like-
slideshow.
I
So
feel like there
she-
should be bars that are curling bars. Like that would be fun.
Oh, that'd be kind of fun. I feel like
Yeah,
maybe they
like
haven't
instead of
taken it on
bowling,
because
we
of
curl.
that would be
liability.
fun.
yeah.
Like,
That would actually.
how many people are gonna eat shit on the ice though while they're out there? I guess we do ice skating anyway, but like,
Yeah, but drinks and
Mhm.
ice.
Yeah, but
you
if
think
you're
drinks,
wearing the
could
ice,
be a-
shoes,
rocks.
they got interesting shoes on.
Okay, yeah, we give them the padded shoes, and then
Yeah.
we get beer.
and maybe
Hmm.
soft helmets,
Yeah.
like cool little curling helmets.
Oh, like the
Okay.
Guardian cap helmet.
Something, yeah, even
Nice.
that, yeah, that'd be kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like you do that as like a bar fit anyway.
Yeah.
What if they had like a drink that was like the I don't know what they call it, but like the actual curling, the thing that they actually push down.
Oh,
Yeah.
like the puck
But they,
thing?
the puck thing, but they
Oh,
scooped
but
it
it's
out
hollowed
and
out.
it had like a drink in it for like 5
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
Oh
Bro.
my god, dude.
Yeah.
We gotta keep that on the DL. That's a
That's
funny
actually
name
fire,
for-
right?
Yeah,
We
like,
gotta
it's like the
drink out of the,
margarita
like-
fish bowl,
That'd be pretty sweet.
Curling puck. Oh
but
my
it's like the
God.
margarita
Man.
fish
Yes,
bowl, but that
yes.
for that.
Yes.
Oh
We need
yeah.
to find a
pretty cool.
location. We
Yeah.
need to build
We can
this
make this
bar.
happen.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
the curling bar would be so.
You heard it
fun.
here.
That'd be
That
pretty
would
rad.
actually be really fun.
All
Yeah,
right, that's
you
curling
think you
bar.
could be an
Hollywood
Olympic
sports
curler?
curling
Come
bar.
drink this.
Hollywood, California.
You'll really believe it.
Yeah. Well, that sums up the Olympics, right?
Yeah.
Curling was the best
Mhm.
at the end of
I
the day.
enjoyed
My
curling.
God, there's
Oh,
nothing more
and
riveting.
USA finished in second for overall gold and medal count.
Wonderful.
Second to, you guys would never guess this. Oh, if you do, I'd be very impressed.
Norway.
You son of, you looked it up.
No, they're okay. No,
They were
sorry. They're
dominating.
consistently good in the Winter Olympics.
Oh,
specifically.
they are. I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I was
yeah.
gonna say
Very
Canada or
un-Olympic.
Sweden.
Yeah.
Knowledge.
Yeah, but those Nordic people, it's cold up there. So,
Oh yeah.
you
Yeah.
know.
They have like a whole other philosophy about training too. They don't rate kids. They don't send them into clubs or anything before a certain age. They just let them play and just train. There's like a whole. I watched a video on it recently. That's the only reason I know.
Wow,
Okay.
that's nice.
kinda
Hey, look,
interesting,
you know,
yeah.
it came up
That's why
today.
they crushed
It was
That
Winter
really
diction
big.
on that
Yeah.
first R
It worked
word
out.
you used was very needed. They don't raid kids. They don't send them into clubs. And,
Yeah, rates. Rate.
Great.
Rate. They're not in any. They're not in
No,
any
you nailed
files.
it.
They're not
No
in
one
any
knows.
files.
Crazy. But I was nervous.
You said it was getting bad. Like,
Yeah.
it was looking
We're gonna bring
crazy.
Norway into the political conversation right now.
Yeah.
Oh God. Well, hey,
enough
one last
about-
thing. No,
yeah.
men's hockey, women's hockey, like freaking incredible. 46 years on the anniversary of Miracle on Ice.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
They
pretty
go
rad.
out and win gold. The women win gold. The Hughes family, 2 brothers, 1 sister on the same team. Their mom's on the coaching staff, right? They put America
That's
on their
cool.
back.
Yeah.
And won us gold.
Dude,
That's
took
pretty
a-
cool.
took a couple teeth out and then scored the winning goal. It's crazy. Yeah, dude.
That's
in the
hockey.
game, like in the final
I
game,
know that's
This dude
wild.
took,
I don't. I
uh,
think they should. We don't do that in football.
he took like a high sticking from Team Canada and like it took out a couple of his teeth, right? And then he came back and won the game-winning goal
Wow.
with missing teeth and like does it like he's just bleeding still.
and he looks 12.
Oh wow.
And he looks
actually
12.
looks
Yeah, he
And
looks-
he's
he looks
dating
pretty young.
Kate McRae, I guess. I just learned.
Yeah.
that.
Well, he's not 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So dude's at least kind of a dog.
Okay.
Oh, he's definitely a dog. Definitely a dog. Shout out to Jack Hughes.
Yeah. Shout out to
Shout out
Jack
to
Hughes.
Hughes.
All right, the Olympics, ladies and gentlemen, we did it.
All right.
Yeah.
So
All right.
let's get into that Hollywood talk.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Hollywood.
This is fun because
Hollywood.
now that the show's over, like we normally can't not talk about the NFL for 1 hour. Like can't
Yeah.
get the word out. But sports is over, and we also
All of our teams suck.
they do.
Facts.
All my
Yeah,
teams
we're all on
suck
the
today.
come up duty right now.
But that was part of the plan. Have our friends on who are sports fans, but we all are sports fans. We all work together, know each other. And so I think the first thing we have on here, how do we all know each other? What's it like working out here?
Oh, I have
what
a
is,
question.
like-
I want to tee Delante up immediately
Yeah.
because he's brought some up in the car. I was like, we got to save it.
Oh.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask, I'm like, do you have any projects that are happening that are going on right now? Anything that you wanted to talk about? Anything that's coming up? Anything that you've been involved with? Just fill us in on Delante's, career and his path since he's moved away from Baltimore.
Okay. So since moving from Baltimore, like the origin story, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, Baltimore, I started acting when I was like 14
Nice.
at the community theater in Baltimore City. It's called the Arena Players Youth Theater.
Nice.
It's the longest and oldest running African American community theater in the United States.
We love that.
Wow.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
That's
so
cool.
there's like some history behind it. You know,
Yeah,
we've
yeah.
had a lot of great like acting talents come out of there.
Sweet.
Great singers, musicians, all kinds of stuff. So I started there. I started in theater. I started on the stage. Then went to college, did the whole, college program, studied computer science. So like background is
So you
in
didn't go to
tech.
school for theater?
No, funny enough, I
Yeah.
didn't. No. So the school I went to, University of Maryland, go Terrapins. Yep. They didn't have like a theater minor there for some reason.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was so weird. So like it was either you majored in theater, like drama, or you just
Oh, you
took
couldn't take-
classes.
Oh, really?
That's kind of tough.
yeah, it was the strangest thing
Ah.
ever. Yeah. So like I had to go to like, little like I don't know, the school clubs,
Yep.
like the drama
Ah,
club and
yep.
stuff
Okay,
like that to
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of keep it going. But I did that for a while.
Which the school did provide, but like you weren't getting credits.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Yep.
like we all met up at the theater like after they closed down for classes and just made some shows together.
Yep. That's dope,
Ah,
though.
that's
Cool.
cool.
Yeah.
So I kind of kept into acting with that. And then in 2020, actually it was 2019, that's when I first saw the breakdown for Winning Time,
Oh, yeah.
which was called Showtime before it was Winning Time. Just
Oh,
to let
okay.
people
Good
know
to
it's
know,
called-
good to
It was
know.
called
Yeah.
Showtime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, and also preface in case we didn't mention this, not only is Delante our homie, but he's also on a national television show on HBO known as Winning Time.
Yes,
Two
yes.
seasons,
Could be
played
included
Michael
in the top.
Cooper.
yeah.
And so we'll be talking about that today. Which is also cool about living here and working in this industry. You make friends with people and you don't even know what each other does in the industry. And then you find out and you're like, you're on HBO?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was so weird. Like, I didn't even had any like conversation about
Yeah.
that.
No.
Like when we first met, like
Yeah.
it's just like, yo, we're chilling, we're homies. Like those guys are cool, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've known each other for a minute now, and it's like rarely do we get to talk about his experience on Winning Time. So this is actually super fun and like organic right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2019 comes up, and Winning Time, which was Showtime at back then, was posted on Actors Access. And at that time, I was still living in Baltimore. I was going back and forth to New York on a bus, like the mega bus,
Mhm.
for auditions,
Oh,
right?
yep.
How
Yep,
long's
so
that
you-
bus ride?
Oh, 3.5 hours.
Yep.
Rowdy.
I actually
Yep,
took,
each
Rowdy.
way.
I
know
took
it.
that mega bus
Like
when I
that.
moved out of New
Yeah.
York to come here.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking
Nice.
about.
Oh yeah, dude. So I was taking that back and forth to New York to kind of get into the acting game and start like taking my career professionally as an actor. Did a couple auditions there, nothing landed. Going to Dick Wolf's office for
Law and Order,
Law and Order. I
SVU,
believe it was
and-
Jonathan Strauss was the casting director.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I've been there a couple times, but like nothing landing, right?
Yep.
So I go on Actors Access one day and I see his breakdown for Winning Time, formerly known as Showtime. And it says like looking for this person to play this NBA player. It's here's the breakdown. It said NBA, like looking for someone to play this NBA player, must be 6'3", athletic, and like able to play basketball at a high level.
You're like, I have all of it.
Yeah.
except
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, yep, this is perfect for me.
the classic, the height
classic,
thing.
dude. The height thing, dude.
Yeah.
But what's-
Delante is not a short man, but it's a normal thing in the industry where it's like you must be 6'4".
Well, no, I
Yeah.
think
Or whatever
Michael,
it is, like,
wasn't Michael
yeah.
Cooper like 6'8",
he was 6'6".
6'6"? Okay,
Yeah, he was 6'6". But
Yeah.
the problem was that when they put the original listing on there, the original like I guess you call it casting,
Yeah, the breakdown.
the breakdown. Yeah.
yeah.
When they put the original breakdown on there, which was before I even found out about it, they had a previous breakdown where they wanted Michael Cooper to be 6'5" for the actor to play them, which is damn near impossible to find. Like,
Yeah,
the
not a
actor
lot
who's
of 6'5"
6'5" is
actors,
actually
they-
like
Yeah.
athletic and talented. in
And you're
their
like, I could put
They
lifts
did
in.
something else.
Yeah.
They
Well, I'm gonna
they're
lose my
not- yeah.
athletic ability.
Yeah.
dude.
No, there's no 6'5" actors because they're playing a sport or coaching a sport.
Yeah,
they're
dude,
not
and-
here.
For sure. Good point.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
want him to look like the character too, like look like
Yeah.
Michael Cooper, right?
Yeah.
But you need them to act.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And you
Yeah.
know, like Winning Time is a very like performance heavy show. We
Oh,
do the
yeah.
basketball stuff, but like
Yeah.
it's all like rooted in the performances and the acting.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
least
Yeah.
it's like less about the actual court play. And
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
more about the off court play.
Yes.
Yeah, or off court antics.
So
And it's
yeah.
HBO.
Yeah, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
HBO. You know,
Yeah.
HBO.
Yeah.
You're not getting away with any like bullshit acting.
no.
Or, like no bullshit.
They'd rather
performances.
fake the sport part.
Yeah,
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 yeah. Yeah.
Which the montages were great. Of the
Mhm.
ball, it was nice.
Mhm.
Which we know you
Oh,
can
yeah.
vault.
yeah.
He's got a
Yeah.
basketball court in the basement of his building.
in my apartment
Yeah,
complex.
Oh,
yeah,
that's pretty
yeah.
sweet.
It's
Yeah,
actually super dope. Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, so I see the breakdown. I see that 6'3", and then they put a photo up of Michael Cooper, right? And they say actor must look identical to this person. So I look at it and I'm like, huh. I don't know why, but I feel like I look kind of similar to this guy. Like, I don't know, just something in my head, right? So I submitted for it. It was like 2 days late after I submitted from when they posted the breakdown. Didn't hear anything the first
For
time.
like the deadline.
Yeah, for like the deadline. Yeah. So I didn't hear anything the first time. And this is Francine Maisler, who's one of the, honestly love her, one of the biggest, like greatest casting directors, most influential in the business. So I submitted for it, didn't hear anything. 2 weeks go by, and then the breakdown comes out again for the same character, for Michael Cooper. But guess what? This time, the actor has to be 6 feet or taller.
Oh, you just got re-invited.
I said, what? 6'1"? Let's go.
Oh,
So-
that's incredible.
So I do the I submit for it again. As soon as it comes out, I catch it like right on the dot. And then 2 days later, I get an audition request. Now keep in mind, I had no agent, no manager at the time. I was just like self-represented.
Yep.
So
Oh, that's right. So you have to submit to get the audition request.
yes.
Yeah, that's right.
yes,
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. That's right.
Yes.
For all you young hustlers out there, you guys already know, and those that aren't hustling yet, that's what you have to do.
That's how you get started. Honestly, yeah. Get on the self-submissions.
Yeah.
So I started that way, got the audition request. Like I shaved my beard, shaved like my mustache down, like literally transform myself into Michael Cooper because I'm like, bro, like I might as well go hard at it.
You have
know?
to.
Yeah, you have to.
And it's a self-tape.
And it's a self-tape. Yeah, you can do whatever you want in the self-tape. Like,
Yeah.
dude, you can get like, as creative as you want.
Yeah.
So I did that, submitted it. Next day, it was like maybe like next 2 days, I get another request for a callback.
Let's go.
Hey,
And that alone is
callback!
so rare. Like
Callback.
that is a win.
Yeah.
And like they say, no moral victories in sports or whatever. There are in our industry.
Dude, a callback, I'm going to Chili's and getting like a meal.
Yeah, bro. I'm a Rita, baby.
But that also goes to show, like, in the process of making a project, you're not like, they needed you. You were X. And that's what it comes down to. It's not that if you didn't get it, it wasn't that you weren't good enough or that you weren't the right actor or they weren't high, whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
whoever was the decision maker on the show saw you and was like, that's fucking Michael Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
And there's some. Yeah, wait. So wait. After you got your call back,
Mhm.
take us after that. 'Cause-
Oh, so I got the call back, right? And then they wanted to see a basketball tape
Oh,
after you do the initial
Okay.
audition.
Yep.
Okay.
So I go down to the court down the street from my house. Keep in mind, this is in like Baltimore at the time. I think I was like between there and DC or whatever.
yeah.
Go down there. It's like 96 degrees outside. It is the middle of July.
Oh,
I think
humid.
It was.
Wow.
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah.
July. It
Sticky.
was like top of summer. So like I'm sticky, 99 degrees outside, and
Yeah.
I'm just shooting this tape.
You're probably
with, like, a phone.
glistening though, looking nice and ready to go.
Yeah. So I do the tape. I do the basketball tape. I send it in, and then for the callback, they schedule a Skype session, right? So then at the time, I'm like, okay, we're gonna go on Skype. Keep in mind, this was before like Zoom was popular. Like,
Oh, wow.
pre-pandemic. Yeah,
That's pretty
wild,
yeah,
yeah.
Skype.
I'm
dude.
happy you pointed that out.
Skype.
I forgot about Skype.
Skype, dude.
Yeah.
That's how long ago it was.
Jeez.
So then I do that.
So this is third audition now.
Yeah, this is technically audition number 3. Yeah.
Or I guess 4, but 3 for this cycle of it.
Yeah, 3 for this cycle.
You
of
did
it.
your audition. You got your call back. Now they want to see you on Skype.
Yeah. So the callback that they were setting me up for is the second audition in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
So it was initial tape, then it was basketball tape, then it was callback
Oh,
Skype
yep.
session.
Copy that. Yep. Okay.
So I'm like, dude, do I need to like prepare anything? Do you have like another scene for me to read? They're like, no, just come in with vibes and we'll see you on Skype on Wednesday.
You're like,
said,
so am I doing the same scene?
So I'm
or...
coming in with vibes.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, dude, no
Yeah,
acting
vibes.
needed. Just come in. We're gonna talk to you.
Oh,
I
nice.
said, oh wow. Oh
Kind of
no.
like the Raven. No, I'm kidding.
Just come in with vibes, dude. The vibe.
I do. I saw the pocket.
So yeah, I go in there. Oh, and dude, here's the
Good
crazy
callback.
part. So I get on there on Skype, and I remember I was at work at the time. I was working with like this real estate company, and I was talking to my boss. I was like, you know, I might need like hour and a half, 2 hours to like kind of take a break. I like, you know, I just gotta go handle
I gotta go do
something.
this.
Yeah. So he's like, all right, yeah, cool. Like it's all good.
Oh, yeah,
So I
you
remember
told me
sitting
this.
at the
Yeah, yeah.
table. I think I went downstairs or something. I was sitting in front of my computer, and I get a call from Francine. When I open up the Skype,
Who's the
it's-
casting director?
Who's the casting director? Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I get on the Skype. There's like 6 people all sitting on this one like really long couch that's like shot from like here, and they're behind like this blue screen or whatever. It's all the producers of the show. So it was Max Borenstein, Adam
Oh, yeah.
McKay, Francine Maisler, Jim Hecht, like the whole squad, right? Didn't know that was gonna be a thing. I knew Adam was gonna be
Francine's
there.
like, Delante, it's good to see you.
Yeah.
Here's my
Like, yeah.
friends. They wanted to say hi.
Dude,
Yeah.
it was insane. And this is like my first like ever experience into this kind of stuff in Hollywood, right?
Yeah.
So like in my head, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's like they're all their eyes are on me.
You're like
and we're-
breathing,
yeah.
breathing.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Yeah,
Breathe
yeah.
in, breathe out.
Yeah, yeah.
So Adam goes into the I guess we call it producer session.
Yep.
But like, dude, it was so dope. Honestly, Adam just kept it so cool. We talked about, you know, the Eagles because he's from Philly. Like we talked about all kinds of stuff. He asked me about Michael Cooper, how much I knew about him. Just kind of get like, you know, a general vibe or read on like who I am
Yeah, yeah.
as a person, right? And I remember it was like maybe like 15 minutes or so.
Oh, you,
No.
that's a good producer session.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy, right?
That's a
like,
good producer
That's crazy that you say
session.
that.
Yeah.
Like 15 minutes is considered a good producer session.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you're probably glad you did your Michael Cooper homework.
Oh my God, dude! I think it saved me so much.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, 5-time NBA champion,
Yeah.
defensive specialist. Like, I was like hitting him with facts.
Yeah, yeah.
So Adam was like, okay, I'm impressed.
Yeah, yeah.
And I remember at the end of the interview, Adam was like, all right, well, you know, we gotta wrap this up, but he's like, Delante, just know you didn't fuck anything up so far.
Yes, he said
Hey,
it. On
okay,
the- on
okay.
the-
He said that.
Let's
That's
go.
literally where his last words. He's like, just so you know, you didn't fuck anything up.
Oh, that's dope, man. He dapped you up through
Yeah.
Skype.
That's
That's incredible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. So then, literally 3 weeks later, email comes
3
through.
weeks.
3 weeks, yeah.
Oh yeah, so you know, like actors most of the time, like if you don't hear in a couple days, you're kind of for your mental health. You try and just say it's not happening.
Yeah, you try to forget it.
Yeah, you kind of have to.
Yeah, well, that was the only thing. Once Adam gave me that little like breath of confidence
Oh,
at the
you were
end.
like, oh, I'm in the group. I'll at least know
But-
if I don't.
Yeah, yeah. And even with that, I was like, okay, it's like the time kind of gets to you, right? So I'm like, okay, is it coming now? Is it coming now? When's it gonna happen? Like you still start to create that like that doubt and like, you know, start to try to remove yourself away from it. But I mean, dude, it was a long 3 weeks I was waiting before I got that email with the offer. I was like, whew.
So
Oh
then
my
what did
God.
you do? Because you were representing yourself, so you had to then get an agent involved, or did you get a lawyer?
I had to get an agent, dude. Like I had to
That's easy. That agent's like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you.
Might just
Exactly. Sign here.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like what these apparently I didn't even know that at the time. Like when you get an offer to do like a show or whatever, and you don't have representation like an agent or a lawyer, you have to get one before you can even sign the contract.
It's true. You can't.
Yeah.
Your manager can't do it.
Yeah, your manager can't like negotiate your deal for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
That's
was like, okay, that's how I got like my start with my New York agent, and
Who? If you don't mind me asking. Who were you?
yeah, I was with Take 3 Talent Agency in New York.
Yep. Take 3.
Yeah, Natasha.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I started with agency wise.
Nice. Also, you had a New York agent handle that deal,
Yes.
even though it was coming out to LA,
Yeah.
because you were
Yeah,
more
'cause
of
I was,
like
like,
a
more
local
New York
hire for
based.
New York.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's
Yeah.
cool, dude.
Which is saucy.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that's such a fun story.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That is
Yeah.
such a fun story.
That's amazing.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
man.
thank
Yeah,
you.
let's go to
Yo.
the homie. Yeah, yeah,
Thank you.
Oh
yeah.
man.
Well, dude,
And
what is it like?
no one deserves it more than you either, by the
Oh,
way.
Yeah,
dude,
man.
Like
thank you
truly,
so much,
man. You're a
Yeah.
hustler,
Thank you,
bro,
guys.
and you're an honest man. Like,
Yeah.
Thank
truly,
you.
that's incredible.
Megabus,
You were taking the
dude.
megabus,
The
dog.
megabus, dog.
You had to sign in the Skype, dog.
Yeah, I mean, I know, and now like you work in all forms of film and television. You produce, you're in film finance, and just like everybody who lives here, you realize this is an industry, and you learn how to be a part of it as, a professional. With that said, do you have more empathy towards actors when you're part of the casting or you're producing on something? Like, look, maybe we should let them know something, or
and also what Michael was adding there is like Delante now works on all the sides of the camera in the involvement of like TV and film production. So I know that you've been producing a couple projects, et cetera, et cetera. That's why I think where your question comes from, right?
Yeah. And that's how you stay here in Los Angeles, is you do everything.
Yeah, you gotta like learn your way.
You do.
And
you're like,
and behind the
you
camera.
just become a filmmaker. You're like, all right.
Yeah.
But that's always like kind of the dilemma, or like the, it's kind of like the gray area of like walking the line of like what's too much but what's not enough, right? It's like we all would love to be able to give actors feedback, and I'm speaking for myself as an actor too, so I empathize with both sides of this, right? But sometimes the business of filmmaking and like the machine and the cogs that run, because at the end of the day, films have to make money.
It's a business.
It's a business,
It's actually real estate.
Yeah, it's
the
real
property
estate.
is
It's
the
real
movie.
estate, and the asset is the movie. The asset is the film, And sometimes we can't necessarily make or, give or create decisions and do things that feel good in our hearts to do, because the machine and because the business doesn't allow like a flexible enough space for it, right? Because like if you get 300 actors in for a role, and then like 60 of them submit tapes, let's say, you found the one that you want, right? Now you've got 3 other roles to cast. How can you get back to the other 59 to say, you know what, you were so great, like, the whole thing? It's just like a time thing. And like specifically when I was producing Pretty Babies, along with, Jordan Wagner, close friend of ours, and that whole team, I just got to see.
Shout out to the homie.
Shout out to Jordan, J-Dubs. I got to see what it's really like to produce behind the scenes, and just how time crunching and stressful it can be, which a lot of actors don't get to see. We always think it's about us and saying like, did they not like me? Did they not like my performance? No, dude, they just didn't have time,
Yeah.
They just didn't have the resources, because otherwise, why wouldn't they want to work with you?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they want to like tell you and like help you grow as an actor?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the machine and like the business starts to make money.
Yeah.
I think that's why it's important for actors to it's like a singer who doesn't know how to play music or, an instrument or understand, pro audio. An actor who just acts, it's probably going to be hard for them to have staying power, because even all the crews, producers, if an actor can be a talking prop like that, I've heard that. You're a talking prop.
Oh my God.
Well, you're trained.
That's
You're
like
trained.
Hollywood lingo that is not
Yeah,
okay.
you are not. That is not how we were trained.
No, and I'm not. I'm not saying that actors
we are not
are-
talking heads.
I'm not saying
We,
that actors.
we act from further than the neck.
Yeah,
Up.
of course. But I'm
You're
just
talking about neck up actors.
but I'm just saying the best actors that you'll work with understand that there is a whole process, and that like 300 people have been working on this for 3 months, and I got here today, and I'm here to do my role, and they know their stuff, and
I think that's like I think I know where you're going with this, and piggyback off that. Like that's like part of the beauty of like working on both sides and getting to know the industry and the creating and like the filmmaking as a whole. Like I remember when I booked my first, I had like a similar story, not as big as like booking Winning Time, because that is just enormous and an amazing story. And that's the reason why we do this thing. It's like these things can happen. I booked All My Children. It was the last season ever. And I had a similar call, similar thing, like a similar story, but it was like a soap opera or whatever, right? But I was 19 years old and I showed up, and I did like 17, 18 episodes on this soap opera, but I don't ever remember props being called in. I don't ever remember I don't remember set deck ever. Like, I'm just so concerned and consumed with, they said I have to stand here and deliver my moment. I'm like, because I was like 19, I barely just started truly training, and like, I just had a big dream, and like, thinking back on it now, I make like a lot, we all make our living off of this industry, and just, it's funny, Kenny and I will talk about this when we're on set with each other, we're like, man, these actors are showing up unprepared.
Oh my god.
This is a big
Doing
job.
the influencer
That's
moment.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't understand how impactful it is when an actor is not prepared on set to the entire production.
It's crazy.
It's
No.
insane.
Yeah.
Like the repercussions of missing a take because you don't know your lines as an actor.
Yeah.
You feel like it's just like, okay, you know, you mess it up. Or
You're like,
whatever.
oh, it's okay, I need
lighting-
to get more in
Yeah.
my moment.
You just cost the
No.
You do.
thousands.
Need to
You're
get more.
lighting,
Straight up.
yeah, you're lighting
Yeah.
money
And
on
right the
fire.
fuck now.
Yeah.
Like, dude, they get upset. Production gets
Yeah.
upset for a reason because like
Well-
it costs money.
Well, and to put that in perspective, you have 300 people there working that day, and nobody can break for lunch until the shot is done. And if
Yeah.
you
Or they're
don't
going
know
into
you're-
grace.
Call for
or you're
grace.
going-
Yeah.
yeah.
And just know
And
This is
grace-
overtime for 300 people right now.
people losing their jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a high level
Um,
of responsibility for an actor because like the production literally cannot continue without the talent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Well, I
know?
think
And that's
you
why it's
also-
so hard. Oh, sorry, son.
Well,
Yeah,
I think you also can bring up a lot of the emotion on set too. Like when there's an actor who's having a good time, it kind of does help the crew have a good time too, especially during a long take.
100%.
Mhm.
And they're just messing around, but you still are on your shit. It helps a lot. For
Yeah.
sure. Like morale wise, it's huge. I
True.
think.
Yeah. People forget there's 30 people in the room, or 15, maybe 10. You know, there's a lot of people, you know, and it all takes
Sometimes
everybody.
there's 100.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot. Yeah. So, you know, you're not, but that's the cool thing too is like music. We talked about this before. People that are in music and come into film, they are not happy because it is 12 to 14 long hour days.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
no bus. There's no green room. You know what I mean? You know,
Yeah.
there's
Big
no
silent.
there's no charcuterie tray. Like you were herded around and you were sweating, and they're like, "Put more sweat on them now."
oh my
you
god,
know,
dude,
like
so much sweat on winning
it's
time.
so physically exhausting.
down and give me 30.
Yeah.
much.
So shout out
they
to the.
have bigger. They got to wet down everybody half the time for like the big scenes. Or,
Yeah, for the games
Did
especially.
they just have a big
Oh, great
hose at
question.
some point?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What was that, Stone? Ask that again.
The wet downs.
Yeah, I'm calling it a wet down because more of an art department term. But I guess they spray sweat, like last looks type stuff.
So
Yeah.
season 1, we realized when we were doing the early basketball scenes for the early games, people could kind of start to tell that like we weren't sweaty enough for like for the stunts we were doing.
These dudes are ballet
Like,
jogging to the hoops.
It's not looking right on this screen.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys.
We need y'all to work
Like dude, he
hard.
just did a dunk and he didn't break a sweat. All right. So we started playing like season 1 of Winning Time was really about figuring out the formula of how to make a high tier basketball show that is HBO quality, right?
Yeah, in era specific.
And era
specific,
specific period
yeah.
piece too, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of the stuff that we were doing on Winning Time was like the first of its kind with the
Yeah.
rollerblade skating
Yep.
on the cameras.
Yeah.
Oh,
With
wow.
like
Oh,
the,
wow.
Pretty
the
rad.
games that we
Yeah.
built inside the soundstage.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
all those things were kind
We're
of like
smoking inside.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like all those things were kind of the first of the kind, right? So
Smoking inside. Shout out.
No, bro, I'm working on a day playing on a show right now where it's in the 80s and it's just so much cigarette.
oh my
Yeah,
god,
everywhere,
it's
yeah.
cigarette forum club.
So much, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like regarding the sweat, once we figured out that like, okay, we need some sweat on the players, especially, we started with water and we spray down, like makeup would spray us down with water in between takes. Problem with the water was it would evaporate too fast. And then if you got too sweaty, then it would soak into your clothes and it might like cause the court to get slippery.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Here
Yeah.
comes.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't want
It's
that.
not just basketball out there.
No,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
here comes worse for the body when you rap.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So then we figured out it was like this gel-like solution. I forget what it was called. It was like gelatin or something like that they would dab on us with sponges.
Mhm.
It was KY jelly.
No, that's a little too slippery.
So somewhere between water and a little bit thicker. than
watered
K.
Yeah, a
down.
little bit
KY
thicker than
was
water.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it had like
They
a
mixed
shiny,
it up.
it had like a shiny aesthetic and like a shiny glisten to it where they could stick it on and like dab us down with the
It's like a
sponges.
Vaseline type of thing.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
Vaseline that wouldn't make us break out.
Yeah.
So that would stay on for like 30 and 40 minutes and they wouldn't have to like reapply as much. So we still look sweaty while still playing basketball and everything's good. It's
That's
all
cool.
a good time, you know? But like things like that were always kind of happening throughout the season.
Oh
where-
yeah. Like hold up. Last look. Oh wait. Hold up.
Yeah, exactly. Like
We
little
get a
dab
little more
up.
sweat.
Yeah.
More sweat.
More
Yeah,
sweat,
yeah,
more
yeah.
sweat. Dude, that was fun. We actually said more sweat on,
Nice,
on,
yeah.
on
Well,
set.
Yeah.
That's also 20 people in the crew that got to come out and
Yep.
give last looks to everybody. Just
Yeah.
standing by,
Yeah.
ready to go.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's wild.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to move on because we're short on time. We got
Yes.
20 minutes left. But one last question. Like, I think, for all of us, we want to know, what was it like working with specifically John C. Reilly and Adrien Brody? Two just complete beasts in the industry. And the
Ooh, that's a
cast,
good
that's not to
question.
diminish all the other great casts.
Mhm.
It was incredible. But those two guys are just top tier at their craft.
Yeah, we've all been growing up watching those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing I'll go like between John C. and then I'll go to Adrien Brody. The thing with John C. that I think a lot of people don't get to see is how professional and serious he is as an actor, despite people thinking that like
He's
he
just
always
a
plays
funny
a
He's a
funny
joke.
guy. Yeah, exactly. He always plays a funny
He's
guy.
the stepbrother.
And his performance as Jerry Buss,
That series proved
Incredible.
It. That series
Yeah.
proved
it was incredible.
Yeah.
So good.
Dude, I remember being on set and like just having conversations with John C. We be talking about going roller skating, like like simple stuff like that. But then when you see him step into Jerry Buss, he's like locked in, and he just delivers every single time. Never seen him like flop on a take or anything.
Tell
like
a lie.
tell a
Yeah.
lie.
Yeah.
He is a serious, very talented actor. Despite what people think about him being the funny, Step Brothers, like he can
I
do
think
both.
the show thinks he's a serious, talented actor.
I
Yeah,
think the
I
show
agree.
proved that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
No,
think
I
so,
was
too.
ready to run through a wall at the end of episode 1. He's like, I got $1 million in the bank. We
Yeah.
just won the
Yeah.
world championship.
Yeah.
Let's go. And I was like, let's go,
Yeah.
Lakers.
Dude.
Yeah.
So John C, incredible experience to work with him. He's such a kind guy. Like
Really?
he's so nice and like he's super amenable. Like he'll talk to everybody and then he'll lock into that mode, which is how you see a serious actor that what we were talking about earlier. A serious actor that can also create the vibe on a set that's still like fun and like a good time, but they get the work done.
Heck
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's
Like,
John
does
C.
he have a
Sounds
quick transition?
professional.
Yeah.
Does he have a quick transition switch? Like, is he like, or does he like?
Yeah, he's more of like a he has a quick transition switch. So like we'll all be in cast holding.
Like chilling,
And-
talking.
Yeah,
chopping it
yeah.
up?
But like John C, he's more of the kind of like, he's prepping for his scene, right? And usually
So-
his content's the biggest. So he's like in his zone, just kind of like chilling in cast holding, going back and forth to like crafty or like makeup adjustments, whatever. But then when he steps on set and when he steps into the scene, right before they roll like cameras, it's like the shift happens.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I love to hear. Because
So he's just ramping up the entire time in
Yeah.
between takes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then he's finally like, all right, let's
Yeah.
just drop this thing in the first gear and let it roll.
Yeah.
we're not
Yeah.
big fans of full-blown character actor. Lose yourself for 3 months.
Yeah.
So that's
Torment everybody.
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
shout out
Which
to
is
Shia
like-
LaBeouf.
yeah. But I mean, I think that's also the testament to a
horrible.
great actor is that you can be a professional and you can hold court amongst the people there that you need to, but then also get into your character and do your job and do your role and be a thespian
But what was
Mhm.
your
and like
experience?
excel at it.
Yeah. Experience with Adrien.
Yeah.
Yes. I remember it was season 2. I had kind of conversations with Adrien like here and there, like during season 1, but like season 1 I didn't have too much content, right? So like I didn't really have a huge scene to like really show my acting chops.
Yeah.
I remember season 2. I mean, spoiler if you guys haven't seen the show already, you probably did. There's a scene where I lose my mind in the locker room.
Yeah. And
Right.
the show's been
Yeah.
out, so we're not spoiling it.
Yeah, we're not
Yeah.
spoiling
It didn't
anything,
get
guys.
released
If you haven't
this
seen it
week.
by now, go watch
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
2020.
Your fault. Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Season
like-
2 is 2023, right?
Yeah, season
Yeah.
2 was 2023.
Yeah.
And that was my first like big, like chunky acting scene. I'd always done like the funny stuff. 'Cause,
Like the setups and coverages on Delante. that
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
And dude,
Yeah.
it was so nerve wracking to have that scene. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my God, I have to go off.
Yeah.
So I did the scene, and I think I remember Adrien was out that day, but then they showed him the dailies after. This is the first time I had this experience. I still remember like it was yesterday. He was like, dude, that was a really good scene you did yesterday. I'm AB. I was like, oh, I get to call you AB now?
Hey, let's go.
Let's go.
Yes, let's go,
Ah.
dude. Let's go. Oh man, but Adrien is awesome too, man.
That's
Just a
awesome.
fun vibe. He's the kid from like he's from New York.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He's like
Yeah,
an East
yeah.
Coast kid, you know? And he loves the craft too. Like he's such a good vibe.
Oh
like
yeah. He's like a New York actor for real.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, dude, all the legends on there, man. It was such a good time working with all of them, and like, I learned so much
I
from
bet.
all of them, man.
Wow.
What a sweet show to learn on too.
Yeah,
and
man.
like also like handle your own.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Like,
you're
oh,
get,
yeah.
you're. It's like being thrown into the wolves, like the wolves
Yeah.
den, and you gotta fight and
You
eat.
skipped
but, like,
boot camp.
Yeah.
You went through the war, dog.
But you
Let's
got
go.
people there that will help you and like pull you out the trenches if you get lost in it. You know, like it's like going from like I don't know Little League to the NBA.
Yeah.
Like,
Literally.
pun
yeah.
intended. But like,
I know what you mean. Oh yeah. Well, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, nah,
incredible,
dude, I
man.
love the show, man. I
So
loved it. It
cool.
was so fun. Yeah.
Hell
Go watch
yeah,
Winning
man.
Time if you haven't
Yeah,
yet.
go watch
Yeah,
it.
it's it really is a great viewer experience.
And you don't
like-
have to be a basketball fan to watch
And-
it. It's a great show.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
but it does help if you're a Lakers fan. Just about to say.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
You'll have a good time if you're a Lakers
If you're a
fan. Or
Lakers
if you're a Celtics fan, you'll have a good time too.
That's
Sometimes.
fair.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh man, a lot of basketball.
Well, yeah. So, what do you have coming up? Anything?
Yeah. So, Pretty Babies. Pretty Babies is gonna be out later this year for sure.
Nice. That's a feature.
Yes, feature film
Who's in that thing?
starring Emily Lind, Ashley Benson,
Okay.
Madeline Pesh, and Sadie Stanley. That's the one I helped produce along with my friend Jordan Wagner.
Shout out J Wags.
Shout out
Yeah,
J
shout out to the
Waggy,
homie.
J
Yeah.
Wags, JW. So that one's gonna be fun. And then this weekend, Miami Film Festival,
Okay.
a little project called Miami Nights is premiering.
Oh! Hey, hold up. We all worked on that. That's the one.
Oh no way! That's
Yeah.
hilarious. Oh, awesome. Yeah. Wait, that's so cool.
That's the one. We all worked on.
Wow.
Let's go.
That's so
Wow.
cool.
Yeah, man.
All right.
We were
Yeah.
just talking about that. That was that overnight. Remember, we started at
Yep.
2 a.m.
Oh my God.
Like,
Man.
I DJ'd a gig that night. Remember? And then
I think
I was
you
like, I'm
came
gonna
to
take a nap. Yeah, right.
God. Nothing will break your soul like shooting a war movie in Santa Clarita, Texas.
Yeah.
Oh
In
my
the middle of
true.
the summer.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
Santa Clarita, Texas?
California.
What the fuck?
California.
Yeah,
But
but
Santa Clarita, Texas.
similar heat.
It felt
It
like
was
Texas. That's what it was.
110
It was a
degrees.
Freudian
People were
slip.
dropping like
Yeah.
flies, bananas.
Dude,
Yeah.
oh my God. Remember they had us in the army for I don't want to spoil too much, but
Yeah.
like, I mean, it's in the trailer. Remember
Yeah,
they had
yeah.
us in the army fatigues?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You
it
guys,
was
you
so
were
cool.
strapped up, helmet, everything.
Oh,
We're
Jeez.
talking full fatigue. He had
It's so
all
gnarly.
like
It was
the
so hot
cross
out there.
vest on, like
Yeah.
everything. They
Oh
had
my
like I think you guys had like a military guy come out and like show you how to combat. Like,
Yeah, we had
that
an
was
actual guy
cool.
in the military like train us and teach us how to like hold a rifle and like how to like walk as a
Yeah.
unit. Like, you know, they were showing us so much stuff, but like for one day of like just being on set, it was so cool to be
Yeah.
like a part of that.
It's like a
Yeah.
19-hour day too.
yeah.
Yeah. Wait,
dude,
was
we
that the day
did.
out in Blue Sky?
Yep.
Or yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Blue Sky.
I
yeah.
yacked.
yeah.
I yacked on
Well,
the drive
no.
home.
Wait,
Oh, no.
We did another movie
that's a different one, then.
week or two later for several, for like a week or two
okay.
there. And it was like 108 degrees every day. It ever got silly. It was so hot. It was crazy. We could not make a film. It was, yeah. That was, yeah. But I mean, I think one of the last things I'll say, and then we can move on to, I know we got a few more sports things to talk about, but, you know, one of the weird, someone was actually talking to me about this recently who lives in Texas. And he was like, what is business like, you know, in, you know, working in Hollywood, and that's the filmmaking, that's from casting, that's making the movie, that's from designing a movie, that's to getting other jobs, and then that's to producing them and financing them and positioning them. And all these take people. It takes an army, and everybody does different things, and you need all of it to build that real estate asset. So the wild thing is, if you live here, like what that looks like is you're out at events at 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night. You're at a party that's after another event because you couldn't go to the screening, and you're going to that. And I mean, that's part of how we all know each other, is because we met having to go to work events, or we had mutual friends that were going to be at the same place. I mean, we had mutual friends at the same place.
Yeah.
But, you know, yeah, that's one of the interesting things about, you know, working in this industry is you have to not sleep.
Oh my God, dude.
Because you have to
could
work
not
in the
have said that
day,
any
and you
better.
have to go out at night, and it's
Dude,
like,
and
And
then
they're always on Thursdays.
there are multi-million, no,
Always.
you will
Tuesday
miss
at
out.
11
Always.
p.m.?
No, you will miss out on multi-million dollar deals for your movie if you don't go out at
If
11
you don't,
p.m.
if you're not
If
out
you do
like
not
out
go,
at the events, yes.
yeah,
And that's an LA thing. I remember when I
Yeah.
moved from New York to LA, like people were talking about how like that's how you kind of, because like in New York, it's so confined and small. Like you run into people at acting class, you run into people at auditions, you run into people on the subway, you run into people at the bar. Like, because there's not many. It's just all right there. Like, but they're like in LA, you got to go to those parties on a Monday night or like Thursday night. Like,
Yeah.
They're always Thursdays.
it's
bro.
always
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
Thursday
Oh my
night
God.
is booked from
Yeah,
here
yeah.
to the end of the year.
And ironically, we're all like very like we're all good enough at it, but very bad at the same time to the Hollywood shit. But that's why we all get along so well, because you hope that you run into some real people that are like, let's bounce. I just met like
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I like bouncing out like you
Yeah.
know, 30 minutes to like an hour after you already like said your hellos and like you
Yeah.
did your thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't hobnob for too long.
Yeah. Especially on
Yeah.
a Thursday, guys.
Can't be
Yeah.
greasing the wheel, as some would say.
No.
No more greasing the wheel tonight.
Yeah.
True.
All right, we got 10 minutes left.
Okay.
What do we want to talk about for the next 10 minutes? I say we hit the NFL real quick, right?
Yeah,
Sure.
we can touch
I mean,
on
we're
it.
all a bunch of sad NFL
Yeah.
fans.
Yeah, we're all depressed now.
Let's take a quick Ravens question.
Oh yeah,
Um,
this is rude. I didn't.
Okay,
write this
Oh, I
question.
read this
so
earlier.
this is a
Okay.
okay. This is
I
my
didn't
question.
write this question.
All right, so is Lamar's postseason troubles? We'll call it that.
He wrote
I
failure
wrote
here.
failure.
Let's just be real.
Hey man, Lamar.
They
Hey,
knew I was a Ravens
Dak
fan,
Prescott.
and they prepped this one to be extra hard on the Ravens.
Yeah, but hey, Dak Prescott is
normally
my
Eagles
quarterback,
hate.
and he has the same postseason track record as Lamar. So I'll say
Okay.
this, and I asked the same question about Dak at the end of every
He
year.
has no problems with the Ravens, and I don't.
Yeah.
I respect the Ravens.
I like the Ravens.
Both of our teams lost our coaches.
Yeah, I know, right? After y'all played each other. I
One
know.
game after each other.
Funny enough.
Yeah.
But is the Ravens' postseason woes, is it on Lamar? Was
Mm-hmm.
it coaching with Harbaugh? Was he not creative enough and adapt enough? Was it he didn't have a roster on the outside? Or was it him?
Yeah, like what's a fan like?
What's a
like,
fan perspective
Baltimore
of-
native? Like,
Tell us
what's
about
like
your
the
misery.
family's read. What's like
Yeah.
the read?
The read. So essentially, we've all known that like Lamar is a franchise QB for the Ravens, like one of one talent,
Yes,
like
Cheat
easily
code.
one of the best, if not the best QB in the league right
he's
now.
the cheat code.
Yeah.
Cheat code, exactly. He's like a
Yeah.
99 overall on Madden,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
The problem is,
Yeah,
and this is the thing with Baltimore history, and like if you've been following Baltimore, if you're from the city, you always know we've been a defensive team, the
Yeah.
Ravens, right?
Oh,
Even
Oh,
since like
yeah.
the Ray Lewis era, it's always been
Yeah.
about defense first. That's how we won the Super Bowl back in 2013. Like it was always about defense, lockdown, all that thing,
Okay.
right?
yeah. Our teams changed the NFL rules because our
Mhm.
defenses were so crazy.
Yeah, our defenses were
Like Ray
insane.
Lewis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
Ray Lewis, so
He was
legend.
hurting people.
Yeah,
It's
you
a
guys been
man's
talking-
game.
Yeah.
It's a man's game out here tonight, boys. Yeah. He
But
went
I
to
think-
prison and came back and was still hitting people.
And I think that was the problem that we run into, especially like the past couple seasons. Lamar, a stellar player, our offense hasn't been able to catch up to like catering around him and keeping him like
and your
protected.
defense struggles.
And the defense struggles too.
Yeah.
You know, so like we've lost like that defensive edge that we have as like the city that's known for defense, while still trying to get our offense to catch up to Lamar
Yeah.
too. You know, it's not about him as a player, in my opinion. It's
Me
about-
neither.
Yeah, it's about our supporting cast around him, and
Yeah, I
we just
agree.
gotta like learn how to like work around what he can do and his ability in order to like bring things further. I think that's been always our hang up is like our offense is lacking behind Lamar.
Yeah.
So it's the GM's problem.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kinda
Actually,
similar to
that
Buffalo.
makes a lot of sense because I would say like respectable Steeler fans and they're like that respect the Ravens, and those are the only type of Steeler fans I really care about their opinions from. Like that, we would all say that like they would all say that like Lamar tries to do too much in the fourth quarter, and you know this to be true. Like a lot of times, you guys will like somehow lose a game in the fourth
Yeah,
quarter.
always in the second
But
half.
like that
yeah.
adds up based off what you just said. Like Lamar's trying to make up for the lack of offensive skill level, and the defense not doing what it's supposed to be doing. So Lamar's like putting the cape on and trying to do it,
Exactly.
which
He's
he
carrying the
generally
team on his
does the
back.
whole
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Makes
yeah.
it way easier to get
But-
your quarterback hurt too.
I know.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Exactly.
that's actually a great segue because we can maybe answer some questions about Lamar with this topic. Of the 10 highest paid quarterbacks, they did not make the conference final, first of all.
Mm.
So what that means is the top
What?
10 quarterbacks, none of them made a conference final, the top 10 highest paid quarterbacks.
That's kind of
Wow.
wild.
Only
That's
two of
pretty
them made it to the divisional round.
What?
And I think that might even be out of the top 12 highest paid. So what it means is in the league, all the money's going to Dak Prescott. Okay? That's what it means. And there's no money to pay for the defense, and that's why we can't win. That's, you know.
You were really
that's
you
the
were really
thread.
teaching
That's-
us some real
I thought it
shit.
was
we
going
got
somewhere,
there.
and then I was like,
I think it was.
you know what?
and then he just had to
We just
turn
spun it
on.
right
Okay.
back.
all right, so
Me crush.
no, all right. So, but that's the logical thread. Like at the end of the day, so this happens this week. Patrick Mahomes restructures deal to make cap space to build team.
Hmm.
That was the headline,
Okay.
and I think it's 48 million in cap.
Oh, here
that
we
they
go,
get.
Stone.
So-
we already know where this is going.
My point is,
Dakota Prescott, just restructure your deal.
No, I'm not going to make it about Dak Prescott, even though he does need to restructure his deal so he could sign George Pickens. But that's for another show. But my point is, like, don't you think that quarterbacks like Tom Brady took a haircut? He took a haircut. He had a roster. He won championships. And I think hopefully this will be a shift in the league.
He was
'cause
married
it
to
does
Giselle.
suck-
He didn't need no money.
He didn't. But it does suck that we get Drake May and the Patriots in the Super Bowl because the best quarterbacks took all the pie. But I don't blame them for it. The NFLPA says you take all that pie.
yeah, they've been
they say
supporting
their
it.
agents say the league says, hey, as an athlete, we take as much as we can, and you represent all of us. So I understand like their max deal represents all players, that we should get as much as we can from the owners. The negative fallout in that is that you got guys making $60 million a year, and they don't have a complete roster, and it's why, you know,
You're saying that they're
Lamar
released?
and Dak and Joe Burrow and all these great quarterbacks and Josh Allen, all of them are not playing in the Final Four or the final weekend of football because there's nothing left for everybody else. So,
I think that's a good point.
I mean,
Yeah.
so I guess my
Great point,
question with all
actually.
that said, is Patrick Mahomes starting a new trend? Is NFL going to change, restructure deals?
Oh,
Quarterbacks,
you think that contracts might get lower?
yeah, quarterbacks take less so they can build a roster, and they're like, hey, I might make marketing money
Well,
if I win.
Then the
I'd like
question
to see that.
becomes like, if they are gonna like, you know, take restructure or like take a haircut in a sense, do they get influence in like, you know, decision making in who they bring into the roster?
I
like,
think
who
you
they
should. That's
That's a
like rule
great
number one.
question.
I'm
And
giving
that's
you,
the point.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Have
giving
some
you
level of
$20 million
influence.
to work with over 5 years. So taking $5 million a year off me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You better
want
let me
this
pay.
player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use that
Make
buy.
that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
That's
they
a
got
great
something
man.
in exchange
Well,
for it, right?
that's
Yeah.
positive.
But
chemistry,
the
too.
only problem with that is you also can handicap yourself like a LeBron James team. Sorry to talk about the Lakers, but you know that's a knock on
Jeez.
LeBron is that he's
LeGM?
controlled. Yeah, owner, player, coach, Jackie Moon, LeBron James.
All right, I think we have
Shout
to
out, we
wrap-
do love you, LeBron.
All
Thank
right.
you
Yeah, we
for carrying the
100%.
shield for everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Stone, you got anything else you want to wrap up with?
No, I like that point. I think it's cool to set an example if you want to win games. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. Actually, I do have a point. I saw a headline. The Angels owner was saying that it is not on the top 5 list of importance to win games for fans.
What?
That he's talking.
Get him out of
He's
town.
saying,
Who?
oh,
What is his name?
Oh, I can't actually. I
He doesn't want to give him any
But-
more
Okay.
attention.
He, I mean, he's basically saying, hey, we're purposely losing games to tank prices so you guys can afford baseball games. That's essentially what he went out and said.
It's
Oh,
Oakland
Worst take
Athletics.
ever.
Wild.
Mayor,
the
government,
worst
who
of all
needs
time.
Oh, that's
the
crazy.
ball?
If he doesn't
Oh.
want to make money, like
Mafia?
keep the games
people gonna go to
affordable.
the
They'll
cartels?
win games.
Is this
Like-
the Padres? Who is this?
The Angels.
It's the Angels. Oh, God. That sounds exactly right.
It's right on track. No, it's right on
Stone
track.
is a loyal,
That's my point.
A loyal Orange County.
Angels fan.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So when the Dodgers
Shout out.
won, and we had our little parade
We
on
lost
the show,
our mind.
he was not.
He was not happy.
He was pretty mute.
That was pretty quiet.
No, but I appreciate you bringing that up because the Pittsburgh Pirates is same way.
Yeah.
Yeah, owners sucks.
Look, I get making games affordable. I'm not against that. That's great, but it's not because you're not winning games.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Yeah.
If you made more money, you could probably afford to keep the games at a nice ticket price.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
want to go to the games when you win.
He's like, no, he wants those,
Let's have a bad business. That's gonna work.
Right.
he wants those dollar gate
Yeah.
sales.
Delante, you got anything for us before we wrap up? You got anything?
Not much. Oh, do have one thing, Daniel.
Yeah.
I see your Pittsburgh Steelers top.
Okay,
Oh
okay.
I
no.
see your backwards hat. By the way, you should have turned it to the front.
I had it
because-
front a couple times.
Okay, you had it. Okay, yeah. Go ahead. Keep it like that for me.
Okay.
Just
Hey,
know.
Just remember who the AFC North champions are this year.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
But just know, I'll
Okay.
see you in the fall. Robert.
Yeah.
I'll see you in the fall.
We should have a reply. Or like a
Yeah, and that's
reprisal
our show,
episode.
ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for
Yes.
watching Hollywood Sports and hanging out and drinking tequila in your socks at home. Thank you. Good night, everybody.
Hey,
That's it.
Hollywood. Let me just scoot it back. not the alien.